Hello and welcome to yet another review. We are excited to be bringing you one of Mazda's flagship cars. The SUV is the Mazda CX-60, which was launched in 2023. We're going to look at the exterior design, we're going to look at the interior and build quality. We give you impression as well as cost of ownership. So for love drive, let's do this. Well, I'm excited to be bringing you this review of the Mazda CX-60. I'm about to give away my age. I used to own a Mazda Woodmead and that car used to drive well, and I'm expecting less from this car. It should drive exceptionally well, especially because Mazda has decided to position it as a premium car, going against the likes of the BMW X3, the Q5 from Audi, as well as the Mercedes-Benz GLC. Well, is it really a contender? Let's take a look at it. Get a pen and paper because we are about to give you numbers to this car. In South Africa, currently we've got two grades. Well, you'll be getting the third one soon, from a month from today, actually, according to the website from Mazda. But this one, it is the dynamic that comes in at 789,800 rands. And then you've got the individual, which is an all-wheel drive, that comes in at 844,500 rands. And then the top range in diesel, that one is also an all-wheel drive. It's coming in at 1,049,200 rands. Well, those are big numbers. And I think we want to show you why that car would cost you that much. Well, the dynamic as well as the individual are paired to a 2.5-liter 4-cylinder petrol, which is naturally aspirated, which produces 141 kilowatts of power as well as 261 newtons of torque. Whilst the diesel is a 3.3-liter turbo diesel engine with a mild hybrid connected to it, which produces a whopping 187 kilowatts. And first time for Mazda, 550 newtons of torque. All of them are driving an 8-speed automatic transmission. And I think those were the numbers, and I think that is going to let you come into this car and really want to drive it. Well, let's do this review. The front is really a Mazda. There's nothing that's different from Mazda. I love the chrome accent that comes in a blend of the black. Both individual and dynamic get the black plastic shading on the bottom as well as on the wheel arches. I love the new lights. They are LED. I love how they look, and I like how this daytime running light sort of comes in and cuts into the grille. Really is stunning. The side profile of the Mazda CX-60 really looks great. You still have this black that moves from the front into the wheel arches and all the way to the back. All three grades are mated with or given a 20-inch rim, and this one, it's blacked out and it's gloss. It looks really good, especially against the white color. Well, if Mazda has decided to pack this car as a premium car, I think they've nailed it. The car really does look good. I like the black where it looks like it's a sloping, but not really. It really looks amazing. Side profile, it's simple, it's clean, elegant. That's what I could call it. If you're given a canvas as a designer, I think this is what you should pen. The back of the Mazda CX-60 really looks good. I love the taillights that are LED that comes into the boot panel that gives it a white stance. It really looks great. Well, whilst you're at the back, when you open the boot, it gives you a space of 570 liters with the seats up. And then if you want to expand the space, you've got levers at the back that you can easily pull to release your back, and it gives you a space of 1,148 liters of boot space. I think that's great. Underneath the floor, you've got a space saver spare wheel, which is great. And what I like is that there is a flat flooring, so there's nothing for you to lift up as you take out your groceries and all your amenities. I like it. Well done, Mazda. We are at the back of the Mazda CX-60, and really it looks and feels as premium. You get leather seats with contrasting stitching, which looks really amazing. I love how comfortable the seats are. This is my driving position. I'm 1.76 tall. As you can see, I've got loads of leg room and I've got loads of headroom, even when we've got the optional sunroof fitted. I can move my legs comfortably, so I don't have any issues. Probably for someone taller, I don't think they'll have issues. I think it's very comfortable. At the back here, you've got a 3-seat bench that you can sit comfortably, 3 passengers. You don't have really a flat floor, but it's almost, this hump is not as big. At the back, you've got 2 USB-Cs, which are great. Problem if you don't have a USB-C charger, but you've got 2. Then you've got air vents, which is amazing ball. You've got pockets here to store your stuff, which is great. When you're not using this seat as usual, there's an armrest that you can use. It's got 2 cup holders. Even though they're exposed, I don't think it's an issue. Many manufacturers are going that route. It really is comfortable and is really premium. The door bins, I think, are huge. You can throw in a liter bottle in there. So yeah, no, I think I like the Mazda. Well, let's check out the front. The front of the Mazda is as luxurious as you would expect it to be, especially if it's going to compete in the premium segment. You've got soft materials which are really nice. I like how they look. The contrasting stitch also continues on the dash, which looks really nice. I like this matte finish, which is really nice. I like the design of the console in the middle. Really looks stunning. Let's test. I can tell you there's nothing that squeaks. Everything is well bolted. So you would love that about the Mazda. Everything is laid out in this cabin, smooth, and it's seamless, and I think it works very well. Up front, you've got a 10-inch screen infotainment, which houses your navigation and houses all the information and infotainment that you need. I know that most of the genos would probably disagree with me, but I appreciate that the fact that this screen, it's not really a touch screen. How you communicate or how you operate this screen is from this swivel knob that will allow you to be able to go into different menus. You've got the volume button on this console, which I really like. And then you've got your auto hold as well as your parking brake release. I like the quirky gear lever, how it looks. Something to get used to. When you start the car and try to drive it, you have to move it to the side to get to drive, and then push it back into the side, back to parking. When you open this tray, you have wheels, 2 cup holders here, which are quite sizable, so your drinks should sit comfortably. You've got a charger pad here, which is great. And then up here, you've got a toggle that you move around your driving settings, comfort as well as sports. You are using the My Drive, which really is great. You've got a stop start button here, and then something that you all know about me, I don't like the climate controls that sit into the infotainment system. They are all separate. They've got their own screen and they are sitting below here, and it is welcome. It is proper buttons. It's not even haptic buttons, it's proper buttons. I like that, and it really looks clean. Well, let's start it up and just show you how it looks. I mean, this is such a clean car. It really is such a clean car. I love how it looks. I love this console because it separates the 2 passengers. It sort of gives that space. I mean, it is really interesting. I like it. I love it. Center of the driver, you've got a 12-inch display center that gives you the speedometer, the petrol gauge, which is really looking great. It is not that digital, but it's stunning. I like it. You've got information that you can toggle on the side to see specific information that you want and to set. It's really well laid out. It's a really simple car, and I think I like it. You've got controls on the steering wheel, then you've got the small pedals at the back that are really small, but they do the function that needs to be done. I like how this car is inside. Now you understand why you're paying so much money for it. So what is our verdict of this car? Should you buy this car? Should you not buy this car? Should you shortlist it? Well, we've given you rivals to this car, and if you are going to compare it to those rivals, you probably would not want to buy it. Obviously, you would complain with the lack of power, because this one, it's a naturally aspirated with the easy no turbo. The diesel will probably have the turbo, and that will be the peak that you will go for. However, if you consider what you are getting out of this car from a safety point of view and from the luxurious cabin that it's got and the space that you've got, I think it's a worthy contender for you to shortlist. The pricing of ownership will appear on the side and probably will help you to decide whether you want to buy this car. I know that it may look like it is expensive, but I've just figured something out. It's not that cars are expensive. It's just that our managers are not giving us proper salaries increases. They are not increasing with the inflation. They are just giving us increase to appease us, to come to work and never be satisfied. So no, cars are not expensive really. We need to make sure that we look at that. I think it's a worthy contender. I think Mazda is on the right track, and I think with the other flagships that are coming, the CX-60 or CS-90, we are going to be surprised by what Mazda is doing. Honestly, have a look at this. Come down here at Woodmead and come check out this car. Thank you so much to everyone who has viewed, who has subscribed. Please continue to subscribe to our channel. We would really love to grow the channel. Like, comment on this video, and do drop us any comment if you want us to review any specific model. We'll try our level best to get it. Sometimes it is hard for dealership to work with us, but do drop it. We'll definitely try and get it and bring you that review. So for Love Drive, let's go.